Hi everyone. Today we are discussing IELTS, its scope and its modules. IELTS is globally accepted by more than 140 countries and recognized by more than 12,000 institutions, employers and immigration offices. IELTS is not only the language test but your global passport. IELTS is consisting of four different modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Before proceeding to the next, it's important to know that you have to choose between two kinds of IELTS, whether you want to go for IELTS academic or IELTS general. Even in IELTS academic or IELTS general, first you have to decide whether you want to go to UK or any other country. Because if you want to go to UK, then you have to choose UK VI IELTS. Otherwise, non-UK VI IELTS. In both cases, there are two options: IELTS paper-based and IELTS computer-based. In my recommendation, I personally recommend you to go for IELTS computer because paper-based is going to obsolete in every next day. The difference between UK VI IELTS and non-UK VI IELTS is nothing but for the checking bodies. The UK VI IELTS and the non-UK VI IELTS paper is exactly the same. The difference is that UK VI IELTS is checked by the examiners who are sitting in UK and the other one is checked by the other bodies. So you have to decide your final destination is UK or any other country. Proceed to the next. Both exams are consisting of four modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. In IELTS listening paper, you will get 40 questions which will be further divided into four different parts. Every part is consisting of different pattern. The paper pattern varies from one to the other part. Finally, after 40 questions, you will have 10 extra minutes, but that extra minutes will be allotted only in case if you have selected paper-based IELTS. But if you select computer-based IELTS, then no extra time, only 2 minutes, so you have to be very fast. Even then, I will recommend you to go for computer-based IELTS because paper-based is going to obsolete. So the next module will be reading. And in the reading, there is a distinction between IELTS General and IELTS Academic. If you go for IELTS General, you will get comparatively easy text followed by some questions. On the other hand, if you go for IELTS Academic, then of course the text will be a little bit heavier and difficult in terms of the passages and the text from different academic papers, research reports, and some high quality text. Every text is followed by some questions. You will get 3 passages, and after each passage you will get the questions. It might be the column matching, it might be matching headings, it might be filling the blanks, it might be MCQs, or any kind of questions which we can discuss in the later sessions. The third module will be writing. And again, in writing, there is a difference between IELTS Academic and IELTS General. What is the difference? Let me tell you the difference. If you go for IELTS General in writing, then you have to do 2 tasks. One is to write a letter and the second is to write a descriptive essay consisting of 250 words. On the other hand, if you go for IELTS Academic, then again 2 tasks. One is to describe the visual. Visual mean you might be assigned a map, a diagram, and ask you to report the things what you are looking in the paper. And in the second task, you have to write a descriptive essay consisting of 250 words. But here the problem is you will get 1 hour for these both 2 tasks. But in my recommendation, just spend 20 minutes in first task and 40 minutes in the second task. Because in the second task, you have to write down a descriptive essay in which you have to give your own opinion and the examiner might want to know that what you are thinking for. But in the first part, no thinking is required, no analysis, no anything else except the reporting, except the description, what you are looking in the diagram or the map. They are not expecting any kind of commentary from you. So avoid to make commentary while describing the visual. But in the second part, of course, but don't worry at all, because you will be assigned 1 minute to write down the notes, and you will be given a paper and pen to write down the notes on the given topic. And on the 2 minutes, you have to speak on that topic. Okay, and the third part is quite decisive, where they have to decide whether you are in band 7, band 6, or 6.5, where you actually fit and where you are. So in the part 3, the examiner will try to push you in your limits, and you have to come out from your limits. So this is a tough match. In part 3, a tough match. You have to push your boundaries, and the examiner will try to push you back in your boundaries. So these are the parts. And for further information, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and to contact me. The links are below.